Hi there, I've got Ian with me. Finished 1-0 today in the Champions League against Shakhtar. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, look, it's always good to have a clean sheet and 3 points in the Champions League. Obviously with the new format, no one's quite sure about goal difference, and I felt that in the second half we didn't push as hard. We started, a few minutes, we had a couple of flurries, but after that we didn't push as hard for a second goal, which is a little bit of a disappointment. But I also understand we got Liverpool, we got Chelsea, we got Newcastle, we got all these games coming up. We've also got a lot of injuries, so I'm very happy with this sort of playing in phases, keeping yourself fit. Thought it was very sensible to take White off at half time, because obviously no Saliba means that we need Benny Blanco playing right centre back against Liverpool. A little bit worried about Calafiori pulling his hamstring there. I think it's going to be a tough one, because ideally you want a right-footed fullback playing along against Mo Salah. Do you remember, was it last season or the season before we played?
Yasu,
we had Tommy there, and he shut him down. They took him off after 60 minutes. So in a fully fit world and a non-suspended world, and I'm not going into that because I've had my rants about that. Obviously I'll play Timber at left back for that game, but I think I've kept him and Saka and Cotton Wool to make sure they were safe, which was sensible, and I'm sure we'll see them both on Sunday against Liverpool. Poor penalty from Trossard. I don't think he had a good game. I think it's his second not quite so good game. He had another moment where in the box he played a short pass that got intercepted, that ended up with a blocked shot that span up for Raya to catch. So I think once Saka returns, I wouldn't be hugely surprised to see Trossard take a little dip, because I thought Martinelli was man of the match. Full of running all the way to the last. I would have either given him or Havertz the penalty.
Were you surprised they didn't give it to Havertz? He's our main striker. He scored a penalty for us before as well.
Exactly, and listen, he was he scored in the previous 7 home games in all competitions before tonight. I would have given it to either him or Martinelli. I thought Jesus started very brightly. You could see he got a little bit tired towards at the end before he got taken off, and I understand why he was taken off. Much more relaxed, much better in terms of the way he played today. I felt that he, when he come on as a sub, he's kind of felt, I've got 15 minutes to make an impact, and he makes the wrong choices. But here I thought he thought, okay, I've got the game, I've got time, I'm gonna play for the team and play the game, rather than I'm gonna play to see what I can show everybody I can do. Not too much to say really. I mean, nice to see Partey looking very much like his best again. I thought we lost something in midfield when we dropped him back at right back. I was very worried on a couple of sprints he made. His hamstrings have not had the best of records, but he seems to have come through unscathed. I think he's going to be important for Sunday. And Liverpool are gettable at the back. They leave spaces. If you've got Martinelli, you've got Saka, you're going to have some pace going in there. Be interesting to see how we line up, especially at the back. I really hope Calafiori's fit. I don't want Zinchenko facing up for his first game back against Mo Salah, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure that MLS is quite ready to take him on for 90 minutes for us. So keeping everything in any particular religious shape that works for you. That Calafiori was just precautionary and he's going to be okay, or Tommy's further up than we think he is. But yeah, otherwise, another good Champions League result, and we plod on.
Yeah, that's what it's about in the Champions League, just racking up the points. We know it's a long group stage. It's been a good start for us in that competition. That draw away to Atlanta, decent result, and then 2 home wins now.
Yeah, I mean, you always got to win your home games. As I said, we've got 3 clean sheets, we've got 7 points from 9. My only worry is the fact that because we only play 8 games, there is a possibility that goal difference could make the difference between that extra round or not, because we don't all play each other. So it would be good against some of the lesser teams, and it's obviously the balance between making sure that you're not overexerting yourself and you're rotating some of the players. But we are going to reach a stage where we'll probably need to start racking up some bigger scores. But look, as long as we keep winning, we're always in with a shout of that automatic qualification, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, really, I guess.
Okay, so Liverpool, top of the league. We know they've had a good start to the season. We know they're a very good team. They got a new manager, but that team, Klopp left him a very good team. It's a good squad. They've been in title races in recent times. They're one of the teams that are potentially going to be a title rival for us. Massive game, important. We're at home. We tried to get that win.
Yeah, you got to win your home games against your league rivals. Absolutely, you have to do it. And Liverpool are a good side, but they're playing tomorrow night in the Champions League. We obviously played tonight, so we get an extra day's rest. And I think they're away as well in the Champions League. So again, they've got more travelling and they've got less rest time. I don't know what their injury status is, I have to say. I haven't looked through it. We know they got a lot of power going forward, but they don't have good, solid defensive midfielders. And you look at the space they left Chelsea, we're going to have the ability to draw them on and play on the counter. So I definitely feel it's a Martinelli game, even taking away from the Trossard performance from today and from the weekend, because we're going to have that kind of space to go at them. Yeah, look, I think it's going to be entertaining. You've got to back us to bounce back and pick up our next 3 points at home against them. We've won our last 2 home Premier League games against Liverpool. So nothing for granted, and as I said, injuries dependent, but you gotta hope and you got to think that we're good enough and we should be taking 3 points at home against all our rivals.